welcome. This video is going to be what sold for me for the week of December 8th to December 14th because I've got to catch my sales up since I didn't upload for a little while. And I do have one really nice sale to share with y'all for this one week, which I will leave to the end because you know what? I'm a YouTuber and that's apparently what we do. Also, I normally just start with my lowest performing platform and work my way up, which is Poshmark for this week. I sold this vintage sweater on Poshmark for $17, and on Poshmark the buyer paid for shipping. They actually sent me an offer, and when I saw them give me an offer for $17 for this sweater that I've had for 2 years, I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. So this vintage sweater sold for $17. I normally pick up all tall sizes because I'm a tall lady and I like tall things because that's what fits me. So I thought that this would sell sooner, especially since this is like kind of like a geometric Aztec pattern, but it didn't. I sat on it. Of course, it might have been the wonky pictures. I don't know, but it's gone and I'm happy it's gone, and I made actually a decent profit off of that because of the fact I only paid $2 for that sweater. So pretty happy about that. And now we're gonna move into eBay because that is where I've been focusing most of my attention to, although Moxie is currently demanding attention, so I will both give her attention and also let you see Miss Moxie here. Oh, baby girl. I know, I gotta put you down though. I've got other stuff to do, sweetheart. Okay, so now I'm gonna move over to eBay, and then speaking of vintage, I have sold this vintage 80s button front. I miss Mary. I hope eventually she comes back to YouTube from the block vintage. But I sold this for $20 with free shipping. Again, this was an older listing. Vintage normally takes a little while to sell, but I'm happy that this moved on to a new home. And then I sold this Gettysburg book. You guys saw me pick this up in a estate sale. I told you all that because I had so many people messaging me about it when I put that video up that I was just going to put it in my eBay store, and then whoever bought it first got it. Brett got it. So Brett, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the book. And he took an offer of $16.89 and then he paid for shipping. So thank you, Brett. I do very much appreciate you. I then sold these Kelsey Dagger boots. These went to some lady who sells insurance. And I took an offer of $15 and they paid for shipping. And these came to me in a ThredUp box because I would definitely not have bought these if I had a choice. But these came in a ThredUp box and I'm super grateful that I have made my money back on that box now. So I will probably never be getting another ThredUp shoe box. I still have almost an entire shoe box worth of shoes that I just haven't listed because I actually haven't realized I don't really like listing shoes. I know that there are some resellers that's legitimately all they do, but I don't like it. So you can't make money off of stuff you don't list, and I don't really list the shoes. So happy that this is gone and it's gone off to a new home. This next item is an Amsoil mug. I sold it for a full asking price of $9.87. I paid $1 for this at the restore. These were new old stock pieces, and as my dad who likes to work on his own vehicles, I knew that there are people that are just very loyal to certain brands of oil for some reason. So when I saw Amsoil mugs, I just bought them all for $1 a piece, and I think this was the last one to sell. This next item is the second time I've sold this item. It's funny, I found a little Oscar cooler, a vintage little Oscar cooler, twice in the same restore, and I sold them both each time I think for around $20. So I sold this one for $20 and the buyer paid $15 for shipping. Super excited. Whenever I see these little Oscars, I always pick them up if they are less than $5 because like I said, they do sell for $20. The bigger the Oscar, the bigger the price. I do have a regular size Oscar cooler that I have not listed yet because I have a death pile and it's substantial. And I will be definitely working on that in 2022, but super happy about the sale. I then sold this Joel Rosenberg book for $1.87. This is from that giant estate sale haul where I bought a bunch of books, and then I realized that the owner had written their name in all of them, so I couldn't sell them on Amazon. And so I sold them on eBay, and I have only 2 boxes of books left, so I am so grateful for that. And I do know that a lot of that is because some of you have purchased them, and then also I have had a lot of repeat buyers. They may be viewers of the channel, I don't know, but I have had a couple of repeat buyers buying these books that are not like my regular buyers, if that makes sense. But I'm super happy about this. And then I sold this Batman Evolution logo mug for $7.87. I paid less than $1 for this. And the buyer paid, of course, for shipping. They were concerned that they weren't going to get it for Christmas. I shipped it off to a university somewhere. They did get it before Christmas, so I'm super happy about that. And I'm glad that that is gone. Y'all know how much I love restaurant wear here on this channel. And I sold this vintage Jackson China navy plate. This is a 7-inch salad plate for $6. And the buyer paid for shipping. I paid less than $1 for this plate. So yeah, I understand it's, if you look at it dollar amount wise, it's like $4 and some change in profit. But my return on my investment is actually like 5 times my return on investment. So that's still really good. Plus it's super easy to photograph and list, in my personal opinion. Like, that's why I love ceramics and hard goods, is because they're normally really easy to list. So I'm very happy about that. Speaking of happy about that, I sold this Madewell tank for $4, and you're like, Bob, how the actual heck are you happy about a $4 tank top? It is because of the fact that I wore this multiple times. And then it wasn't until I saw some photographs of me and my lovely ladies when I went to Mississippi last year that I realized that no, despite this being comfy AF, I am actually a small. And you can definitely tell that this shirt does not fit me and I should stop wearing it. So I did end up selling this. I only paid $2 for this, so no big deal. I doubled my money on this shirt basically, and I got lots of wear out of it because I wore it pretty much all summer long until it sold. So I'm really happy about that. This next item is a Wrangler plaid pearl snap shirt. I paid $4 for this and I sold it for $11. And the buyer paid for shipping, so pretty happy about that. I pick up pretty much any pearl snap of a decent brand that I find, regardless if it's vintage or modern, if I pay $4 or less for it, because I know that I'm definitely going to double my money from it. This next piece was an XSS. Yes, there is smaller than extra small. There is XSS, extra small sizes in Anthropologie. This was still oversized, so I normally, okay, so I have footballer shoulders and a tiny waist. So for me, depending on how something is cut, I can wear apparently an XXS to a size large because this shirt fit me somehow because of the way it was cut. It's because it has the raglan, so that's why I like the raglan style sleeves, is because of the fact that I have these footballer shoulders that normally something that's cut raglan style is going to give me full range of movement, but still be like tight enough around my waist so that I don't look larger than I am. So this is Saturday, Sunday, and I think I paid $4 for this, so I still doubled my money even after shipping. And they did pay $16.89 free shipping. The next piece I'm going to share with you is this Rock Republic. I picked this up because I thought it was Rock Revival. Sneaky. I got confused and thought this was Rock Revival, so I picked these up. I did get an offer of $13.50 and I snatched that up, and the buyer paid for the padded flat rate shipping. So I still kind of like made $5 on this, but I definitely now realize that there's a difference between Rock Republic and Rock Revival. Still happy about the sale. And then, excuse me. And then my best sale for this week is this vintage 1979 Calvin Commentaries full 22 volume set of books. I purchased this at an estate sale for like $170, And I did take an offer of $400 and the buyer paid $45 for shipping. It did cost about $45 to ship all 22 volumes. If you did not know, Jesus sells, and Jesus sells very well, especially around the holiday time. I do not mean to sound crass when I say that. It's just a fact. Like, there is a lot of money in religious paraphernalia and religious artifacts and religious text because they do hold a lot of value. They hold a lot of emotional, religious, sentimental value. And that's what happened here. I knew when I found these that they would be worth money. I was confirmed in that with my partner. My partner is a preacher's son. So I do hold a lot of respect for all religions, and I did know that these would sell eventually and for quite a bit of money. So if you do see a full set of Calvin's commentaries, so it's John Calvin. By the way, if you don't know who John Calvin is, I will put a link in the description so you can learn more about him. He is runs along the same lines as Martin Luther as far as like having anti-Catholic writings or commentaries on the Bible about how Jesus and God is all around us. They don't necessarily need to be in a church, that kind of thing. But I'm very happy that these moved on, and I do hope that they enjoyed them. And it's a very great sale. So this is definitely something I will pay up because I know that there is great value in it for a lot of reasons. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next video. I'm a little tired. Today has been very emotional for me, so I will probably talk about that more next month. Unless you saw my last video, in which case you know why things are emotional right now. But until then, bye! Bye.
Hero, hero. I wanna be a hero, hero. Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums and a horse is